did. I never seen you do that.
I left my head down over there by the basketball.
Oh, you're never getting it back. I'm sorry.
What can we do?
Coach, I think they just want you to make an opening statement to begin with.
Very, very proud of these girls. I mean, I think we were down, 12 at one point right there, 11.
Going into the fourth.
11 points right there, and they battled. And, I mean, I don't know what more I can say. They dug deep right there, and we only played 6 or 7. Like, I know this kid's tired, and she's up in at number 3 the whole time. Some big shots, down the stretch right there. Really, really proud of them. Really, really proud.
Mary Hayes, just talk about the free throw there that won it. I know it's hard, after you miss the first to hit the second. Just talk about hitting the second.
It scared me after that first one, but he called that timeout and kind of gave me a second to calm down. And everyone, just the look on their faces. So really, it was just for the team right there. It was very. It was tough. It was good.
And then
Felt good coming out of my hand.
Then defending on the last play there.
Was trying not to foul, mainly, and she got that shot off in the heart stomp for a second. But it was a rush, really. Can't breathe.
We came into a timeout right there in the third, and she's like, I can't do full court man. I can't do this. I can't do it. But she did it. So,
Fourth quarter, I guess I had a little breath back.
the shots weren't falling, and then all of a sudden they all started falling.
Yeah, can we talk about just the difference between the third quarter and the fourth quarter? You shot 16% in the third, and then
Yeah, they
a lot better in the fourth.
They jumped into a little matchup zone, which we knew that they like to use, and we had practiced against that, and they just kept leaving the corner open. So we kept taking it and shot. I mean, the difference is your shots fall versus your shots don't, and when they do, I mean, we're pretty tough. So
Not to keep it on their base, but she's a 2-sport winner athlete. Obviously, for her to lead you guys here, but also be winning 2 state titles in track. What does that say about her?
I mean, she's a go-getter. She's the heart of her team. She gives 100% no matter what she's doing. And not just her. We got 2 state final volleyball players right here. Okay, and state tournament softball. So winning's contagious, and we said that when the season started, coming off that Final Four volleyball run, and they wanted it. And I could tell these last few weeks, just been working harder than what we had been doing. We had a little stretch where we were a little sloppy right there at the end of the season, and I thought, I mean, maybe this is going to look like last year when we weren't at our best. But area championship and the sub-region game, I could really tell a difference.
What was the plan for their 3?
Plan for 3 was when she got the ball in her hand, we wanted to put some pressure on her, make her pick it up and give it back. But she handles it really, really, really well, especially with her left. But I'll take my own ball defender against pretty much anybody we're going to go up against. I think she did a really good job.
Ellison, you had a big shot that tied the game there with about a minute to go, and then Audrey, you had the 3-pointer that put you ahead. Just y'all will talk about those shots.
I was just praying. I was like, please go in. But when I hit it, I was just going crazy because I was just like, oof. But it wasn't as hard as a 3, but it meant a lot to the game. So.
Still, it was clutch.
Yeah.
I was shooting good in warm-ups. When I got there, I know y'all saw them 2 air balls. But, I don't know. I knew it was going in right when I got it. I was like,
Just had that feeling.
He's been telling me to shoot.
I think
I'm open to shoot. So I was like, I'm gonna do it.
I think the less she thinks about it, the better.
Yeah.
The better it is, and it's a little natural when she just goes and shoots it instead of trying
Yeah,
to
that was just
think about it.
instinct, really.
Coach, what does it say about this team to fight back the way that it did?
I knew that they had it in them right there, but like I said, they wanted it. I looked over one time. I mean, I think we cut it to 3 or 4, and I see Ellison pretty much crying. So it means a lot. Sorry, it means a lot just knowing how much work they put in and how much they care about each other. It means a lot to me. So.
Can you just take us through when that buzzer sounded and you saw the shot fall? The shot wasn't good. Can you just take us through what you guys were feeling? You seemed pretty excited at the end of that one.
No, I was.
Y'all don't
know about the
It
punch.
registered in my head that we had won. Like it took me a second. I was like,
Oh, we did. I saw you turn around, and right when you got there, I
me
jumped.
and
Oh,
Audrey,
yeah.
I just seen me and Audrey both take off and running after him. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even see you. You were like, I was up on knees and y'all was behind me.
Coach, after at halftime, tell us about halftime in the locker room.
I just told them you took a really good punch right there in the first half, I thought, and just from the last part of the season, we're going to be in better shape than them. We're going to be able to apply some pressure and run the floor, and it's going to be our type of game right there at the end. But I mean, third quarter, man, it seemed like that three was getting to her spot. She was hitting shots. One was getting to her spot. She was hitting shots, and it seemed like every time we got a little break and scored a couple, and they just threw it in, went right back down and hit it. But halftime, I mean, we were right where we wanted to be. We've had plenty of games like that where it's 3-4 point game, and second half we just pull away with it. But it wasn't necessarily that. But I just told them, I mean, you took the best punch right there, and just go out and play our game and finish, and we're gonna be all right.
You know what the first play? You guys were out rebounded by 15, but had 8 blocks, and you outscored them in the paint. I feel like usually when you see an out rebound differential like that, usually the other two things don't happen. You just talk about what you thought about.
What do we talk about all week? I mean,
Boxing out.
boxing out. If we didn't keep the rebounding battle close, we weren't winning this game. I think Deanna had a lot of really, really good blocks.
Yes, she
I mean,
did. She was
really proud of her getting there, walling up, making sure she's not coming down. A lot of layups that could have been easy layups that she's coming across and getting in position and blocking those. But there was big emphasis all week talking about their strength is they're going to out rebound you. They're going to use their body. They're going to get offensive rebounds and put it back, and that's a lot of how they score. If three's not scoring, then they thrive on rebounding. But sometimes when you hit big shots, I mean, rebounding doesn't score points. I mean, it leads to it, but it doesn't score points. So at the end of the day, you got to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah. Coach, I know it's been a while since Cherokee County made it here, but y'all weren't just satisfied making it here. You're a win away now from going to the Final Four. Just talk a little bit about
Absolutely.
that.
It's really big for our program. We've been to the regional tournament a few times, not with me, but as a program. And I know she's got a sister. Last time we were here, it was her sister was a senior. But when we got the job last year, I mean, all these girls bought in. We had goals. We knew what we wanted to do. And we knew we wanted to be here, not just be here, but win games. And all summer we talked about your potential is Final Four. I mean, you belong there. You definitely belong here. That's what I told them in the locker room on the way in here. You belong here just as much as anybody else, and you're capable of beating any of the teams that are up here. So for these two, it's a really good thing. I'm very happy for them. But it's really, really, really good. Now we got 9 sophomores. It's really good for them to be able to hear and play and get this experience and be hungry for that. And that's a program builder. When you can be there and have success and know that you can do it and feel like that you belong, that leads to some special things, and that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, well, I know there's a
Last
big
question,
crossover between volleyball and basketball at your school. How important was maybe that volleyball run to knowing this moment wasn't too big for you guys and just getting experience playing in a larger gym with a crowd like this?
Yeah, I mean, winning's contagious, and confidence is a big key, especially for younger players. When they get that confidence, like her, when she's confident, it's hard to stay in front of her. She's going to knock down shots, but it's with anybody. If you're not confident in what you do, it's tough. It's tough to go to the goal. It's tough to have the confidence to take a big shot. But, I mean, we came Friday talking about the gym. We came Friday to watch it play because I don't know how many of our girls actually have ever even been to the regional tournament to watch it, more or less to play in it. And we walked in on Friday, and you got Homewood and Huffman's boys playing, and the gym is full. The loudest I've ever seen it here. The gym is full, and we walk in, and some of them are like, wow. I mean, this is awesome, but it's also really nerve-wracking. So I think them seeing that then, and we were also, we got a facility and center that we play in the county tournament that's similar to this, Gadsden State Cherokee, and we were able to get over there and practice some this week on the bigger floor and the bigger space. So I think that was really helpful. But like I said, this is good experience for all of them, and we're very glad to be playing another day, another couple days.